get it rock. We're gonna start on the feet like we usually do. So that you know exactly what we're doing. I have Joe's leg in my hand. You can hold it, but you can't connect your hands at any time. So I'm just gonna have it open gripping. So he's open gripping Joe's leg. I'm gonna move around to different parts of my body, outside, inside, or between. If I want to play that too, you guys can hold this and understand and keep Joe moving. All I have to do is maintain this leg off the mat, just go get his foot back to the mat, we reset, and then it's his turn. And he'll hold my foot, pop me around. If that's too easy for you, go, Eric. I don't know if you guys can put each other's hands on that, okay? But the rest of the class, we're just gonna hold that leg as long as we can. Alright, I don't want you to pick it up too high, because I don't want you to fall into the mat. But if we start just bringing his foot up close to his head, he starts to be able to fall. That's kind of something that we'll look into the more you train. Foot height, grounds his hips a lot of times. So let's hold on with open grips. I'm not allowed to connect my palms together at all. I need to stay up nice and tall for this game. And I'm just going to move around, keep his foot, and make him go for a walk with me while he fights to remove connections off of his leg and get his feet back flat on the floor. Okay? Pretty straightforward. Take your time. No rush. Enjoy it. Alright? So grab a leg and get started. We'll jump in. Working three so he gets to take breaks. He's going to circle in now. You guys' hands to the mat is the goal. Do not flex.
Just get my grips going. Right?
Yeah, no connecting hands. Your hand's busy framing on his chest, framing on him, putting your hands on your opponent to free your leg. Free your leg. Use your hands to get your leg free. Yeah, put your foot back on the mat. What's touching you? What is touching your leg? Grab his hands that are touching your legs and get them off your leg. And get your foot on the mat any way you can. There you go.
I realize this is what you know, so wait a minute. Direction.
Yep. Any way you want to hold it, don't lift it up too high just for this game. A little music on here, let's go. Okay, Google. Tell me some instrumental heavy metal songs. Okay, Google, Volume 5. That's it. Busy hands at all times when you're grappling. Busy hands at all times. I want you to move that leg around for different grips, okay? Always moving that leg around, inside, outside, and between your legs. Good. We're not trying to drop him to the mat. Make sure he doesn't fall. Good level for you guys, or do you need something harder?
No, I think we're good. This is something I don't really do usually, try to sit for. So,
Try stepping in front.
yeah, that's a good thing. That would be a coffee cup.
That works too long towards you. There you go. That was it. Good. Just keep removing grips out on your leg.
Okay.
Thanks. We got that on camera, bro.
Yep, as soon as that foot touches, you get a reset. It's a little single leg game. If you need breaks at all, just go ahead and step to the side of the mat and hang out. Take as many breaks today as you can. Here we go. guys holding on to each other with open grips. I'm not allowed to connect my head from underneath both of his elbows, or at least one elbow. This game's continual until I'm outside of his elbows. So as long as I stay under an elbow and I stay connected, I'm close to Joe. I'm going to hold on to him and make him take steps. That's just all you guys are doing. Joe's job, I'm under his elbows, separating them. He wants to get back over my elbows. We switch roles, and I'm no longer under one of his elbows. I lose, we reset, and then Joe grabs me under my elbows, and I become the defensive player. You can't connect your hands for this game. Joe's got to stay under at least one of my elbows while making me step around. You guys, as I step around and as he pulls, I'm going to use my foot to try to just touch the side of his leg as we move, okay? You can disconnect for this. Sometimes it's better if you can see what you're doing, and you're going to just pull him and try to touch his foot, try to touch the outside of your foot, like you know. I know you know this stuff already, so let's play with that a little bit. Moving him around, stay under an elbow, and pick his foot up. If you pick his foot up successfully, just keep it up as long as you can. You can use your hands to do it. He's got to get his foot back to it. All right? Cool? Let's play. Who's going to go? Stand in the elbows, at least one. Get it out from under your elbows. We're going to make him step around. We're going to walk around. Finally, disengage.
So can we pick the leg or not?
To pick up the leg, no. No connecting hands today.
Oh, yes, indeed. No connecting, no hands there.
Just for today.
We're under the deli. You want any?
That's sick though. Where is that deli?
It's right down the road. The Favor Works.
I'll probably hit that before I leave, like sometimes. I didn't know there was a deli right here. I always go to this one on
Northport's good on Main Street, Country.
No, I've never been there. Never been there. I guess East Northport. I go to Lockfield Deli. Right next to Stargate. I'm like low to the fan of there. Yep, let's try to find a way to get it off under your elbows. That's it. We're looking for those foot sweeps. Yeah, exactly. Can use two hands on the leg, you just can't connect. Yeah. Game's still alive until Joe gets his feet back to the mat, and I'll just. The foot assist single leg. That's pre-workout. I don't drink coffee anymore. Just pre-workout. Straight to the
Grind.
Have you opened up Big Black?
Since I went through all those primes,
Amazon, no?
I went through like 5 cases of primes, and now they're gone. Are you doing okay? Yeah, just age yourself. You look like you have good cardio, so this is good class for you. We do a lot of just straight up rapid. Give you guys tasks, tell you exactly what to do, what not to do. And we're going to just play a lot. You're going to get it real quick. Do you wrestle in school? Is that your plan too? Good. This is translate a lot of stand-up games. See how one will make it down to like ground style where I kick people down and exactly. We'll do that. You gonna compete some jiu-jitsu comp or wrestling? If I can. Are you on a team at school with wrestling? I was, but I didn't make it long to get to the meet. Okay. I just learned a bunch of stuff. Alright, good. They compete a lot, so that's good for your experience. Yeah.
It's usually like, but I remember 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
6.
7,
Yeah.
Yep, it's all good. Make it a step, give them the feet. It's better in D. This game's better in D.
Yeah.
Because you just have way better pull. I love running D classes too. I would turn this into an E class in the split second. If somebody wants, if you want to bring a key to this, you can. Agree with some other guy in here, it's not wearing.
Get Monday's back.
Start see joking people. Yeah, I love Dee. He's a great guy. I just don't do it as much. I find it very effective to get these guys decent very quickly. All right, so we're gonna play another game here. I'm gonna be on one knee. You're gonna be standing, buddy. No. Yeah. I'll be on one knee, connected to Joe. Either my head out the side or my head on the front of his body. Either way, I'm gonna be up tall. I'm not gonna be able to connect my hands for this game, so I have to find ways to stay connected to his hips any way you can while I stay close here. My job is to get up and get behind him or put his butt on the mat some way, shape, or form. You can use your legs to help you. I don't care how you do it. I don't care what you end up doing here. But I gotta find a way to put Joe on the mat. His hips or his shoulders. If we land on the mat, it's over. Okay? His job, guy on top of one knee. Connected, good. No connected hands. Stay on me. His job when we say go, put me on the floor or get behind me. Sometimes that opens up. If you get behind me, done. If you guys get behind, put hands and feet, put them in 4-point position. Alright? So Joe's trying to find a way to do that. I'm trying to find a way disconnecting from Joe and getting back to a neutral where he's no longer connected to my hips. And I put my hands on him and get us separated, get my hips away from him. If we end up in neutral, this is neutral. Stand and face me. This is neutral. Now we're just fighting at distance. That's a reset. Go from my back down. Okay. Or if I can find a way to get behind Joe and connect my hands, that's a reset. Alright? That's the game. Get behind each other or put the other guy's hips on the mat. Top guy, stay balanced. He's going to try to take you down. I want you to stay balanced. Get him off your hips, get him away from your hips. Okay? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's bring this.
No connected hands.
Hold knees.
No connected hands. Get as close as you can with your hips to his under his hips. If you run out of mat, just
This
reset.
is on three.
And my defense is not getting
Use
control
your
or
hands.
anything.
No choke, no choke. Just use your hands to get him off you. Roll your hips back. Roll your hips back, put his arms down. Get him out from behind us. Stay close, stay close. Okay, still alive, still alive. Watch me get to the mat, boys. Good. And up. Nice. Back, let's switch out every time, okay?
This is bottom.
Everybody just switch out. There's any different thing you can do. I'm going to change the clock because we only have 2 minutes there. So, I'll look. There you go. First, just keep your head tight there. Good. All right, turn the corner. Start putting them on the foot. Good. Use the leg grip. Double leg, yeah, no connected hands. Gotta use open gripping. Just get your spine so it's not down. I want you to start really upright, put your hips right under your hips. Get really close to them.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at Joe.
Walk in and switch your legs, walk the other way. So whatever hip you're going around, that thing's yeah. We get close to that thing. Yeah. You won't get close in this game because I don't allow it. So we're not even doing it. Play. Anything you need to put get pretty on the floor. If you guys feel a wall that's not moving, try to think of a different way to move. Circle, circle, circle.
Yeah, last time we went, I was down.
On the way behind him, if it's not working, you'll get behind him. That was pretty sick.
I got scared. I almost landed on you. Good throw.
Nice trip.
That's your drop type. That's cool.
One motion for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be hard to execute it, but like, that was really strong.
Your weight was like, it had to be going backwards.
Walk into that leg, start driving, make him hop. There we go. Nicely done, good combo. Finish your game. Keep dropping to that other foot. Nice. Round his hips. Nice stuff. Good job. Get behind him too. You feel that opens up, go. Almost fall off the ground. Good. Good balance, good balance. Finish one last game. It's easy, one last game. Good guys, good
Yeah.
job asking tonight. We're gonna get to some other stuff in a second. Get that out of the way. Nicely done. Good defense. All right, we're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna be around Joe's shoulder, come down to the. I'm gonna wrap my legs around one head and one arm and close it. I'm not gonna be tight. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm not tightening this up at all. My job is to find a way to rotate or hyperextend his arm. Could be like this. To tap him out. Could be like this. Tap him out. Could be like this. Could be like this. You guys see the point? There's a lot of ways to do this. If you find a wrist lock too, just hold it, but don't finish it. Just hold it, don't finish it. I'm trying to either put a bend in Joe's arm, or keep his hand separated from the rest of his body, especially his other hand. So if Joe's other hand starts coming in and grabbing his hands together, well, now I have to keep separating them. So this signifies a loss. As soon as you grab your hands together, defending player, you get your way out. So my job is to keep both hands separated somehow. You guys can start in any way that works. I don't want him connecting his hands in any way, shape, or form. So your hands are busy on his hands. We're not tightening up. This is all just for shoulder mobilization so we can attack this arm. All right? Let's play. You guys know what we're doing?
Yeah, do you want to stay with like a triangle second guard?
You can switch your legs as long as your shoulder line's connected to the hip line in any way. So, push his head out, start working here. But if he connects his hands at any time, pay attention for that, whether it's there or behind my butt. I immediately lose. Connects his hands. So my job, I have to keep the hands separated and keep them in a threat with my legs.
Gotcha.
Yeah? So a lot of jiu-jitsu is just getting our hips around the thing we want to break. It's that simple. Generally speaking, guys, getting our hips around the head and arm. If you've never seen a triangle choke, which you probably have, I could choke Joe to sleep here, but we're not even worried about that right now, so come on, let's go. Good. I'm not doing that at all with this. This is a secondary idea. Since I'm grabbing him with my hips, his shoulder can't move. Since his shoulder can't move, I can attack this joint. If I can make his wrist not move too, now I can start attacking his shoulder, his elbow. So that's kind of where we start. I make it hard for him to move around, and then I connect to that limb, and we find ways to break that limb. However we can. There's so many ways to do it. I'm thinking this is a little thing that I want to bend backwards and twist. Nothing fast, okay? So I just want you to find ways to find a twist on this thing and get it down. Really easy, right? You see how gentle I was being and you still got it? All right? Other player, all you got to do is palm to palm and pull your hands in, okay? Let's play. 3, 2, 1, go. 6 minutes. Plenty of time to play. If they connect their hands and pull their elbow in, you lose immediately. Yeah, it could be that fast. separate it as long as you can. Done. All right, starting in slightly different positions. You might only have like 10 seconds before he connects his hands, but we just have to play in that little zone of opportunity.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have isolated left and the right one.
Yeah,
Cool. Alright.
If he connects his hands and pulls them in, he's always good. But Joe and Eric, if there's a submission threat, the hand thing doesn't get you out. Okay? So if there's something going on, you have to address it. It doesn't set you free. Okay? Just for you guys. So if you go like an outside hip and he connects, it's still live.
Okay.
You get to separate his hand, try to finish. You guys are trying to finish. Yeah. Hey, man. What's up? Keep your leg across. Right across your ankles so you're tight. Good. Now let him connect his hands. Might not do the trick. You have to attack his elbow, right? Put your hips behind it. Defense on top, and it's the defense that's not overlooked at. You might not get the offense right away, but it's that survival ability that you picked up right away. Now I don't think we'll be caught off guard too much with that arm. Look at that.
I just started as an
Yeah, so, when you grab your hands together, you can right elbow into the side,
step on it.
top leg,
Good, good, yeah.
and just bring your head up.
It's just,
And then switch to anything you want to try. Now's the time to try it. There's on to the outside, go that way, yep. Yep. Push your head to the right. Pushing your head, get the whole body that way. Watch the jump over, it's gonna jump over. only. That is what we're working on. Top players trying to connect those hands to save yourself. You guys are live, Joe. Go for it. You gotta get your hips behind his elbow to finish that. Move your hips. Good stack. Hell yeah. Good. Guys can finish your knee, finish up.
I'm the bad one, right? Or
Yeah, that's not bad. Checks not like ripping it, felt too big.
I don't know, John, to take this.
Alright, let's go into a back control again, a very strong position. If you guys can get chested back on people in the grappling, it's a really good place to be. And we're trying to get there on everyone almost. Being on top and being on the back are the same thing for me. They're both S tier, high tier ability to be able to do that. So being on someone's back involves, I need some connections to them. So people connect their legs and their arms to stop rotation and stay connected. My job while I stay on this person's back with no connected hands, okay? I'm not allowed to close my grips anytime in this game. You're allowed to have hooks, but you have to have open gripping. My job is to continually find palm all the way behind the shoulder blade here. Not here on the shoulder, not here on the deltoid, but as far behind the shoulder blade as possible. And I need to grab this and maintain it. Alright, if you guys can get here, put your chin on it, and wait, he's got to find a way to get that out of there, remove my connections, and face his chest back to me, put his hands back on me. Alright, this happens in a lot of different ways. Alright, so I'm behind this person. You guys can start to seated on a side, whatever you want to start with. If it's too easy for you, you start with one hook. You guys delegate between yourselves what you want and want to try. Alright, so I don't get to close my hands. It's too powerful. I want you guys to get some more exchanges here. So we're going to not let you close your hands. I'm going to have my hands open. I'm going to try to stay behind it as long as I can. That means chest to back. Keep my head as close to his head as possible and my shoulders as close to his shoulders as possible. While I find I palm behind the shoulder as many times as I can while I stay behind. Okay? As he's removing it, I'm always trying to stay behind, switch, and hit the other one. Okay? We're just going to go back and forth. We're just putting our hand behind. I call it a high hand. It might not make sense to you, but when you tie it to all the other hands around the neck attacks, high hands, which means it's behind him, far, comes from the guillotine when we get a high hand with that. So this is the same thing, in my opinion, guys. It's very close to the same thing. Function is to strangle him with the arm very far around his neck, almost behind him. Alright, so I keep doing this, get my head and shoulders close to him as I can, and he's going to keep trying to rotate, spin out, get his chest facing me. This he turns into a full-on stand-up, turn around and face me, and he's got to put his hands back on. Okay? So once your chests are facing, it's over and you restart. Okay? Person who's a skater, if you need a couple of ideas to work on, remove his things that are holding you down and try to rotate and put your hands on it. Okay? Anything that's touching you, stopping you, at the four corners of your torso, remove it and go. Okay? Generate movement for yourself. Right, let's play. Here's one go.
finishing or not?
You guys know. No, not this one. So if you end up, you guys can. Connecting your hip line to the shoulder line, then you finish.
Okay.
On the arms and neck. Okay? So, triangles, arm wars.
Got it.
Auras, whatever. Hooks are no.
One hook.
Yeah, you get hooks. If
Double
it's
hook?
too easy, you go, if it's too easy for you to hold him and do this, then you just take a hook out. And then it gets a little bit more difficult. So you get to start with two at the beginning, address and see how it feels. No connected hands, and we're just going to keep getting our hand high behind the back as much as we can around that neck. Keep your head as close to that hand as possible. The defender is just going to keep getting out. Remove hooks, remove connections, rotate. Going to the submission break, try to
no connection at all?
No closing hands, no, for you. You have to use open gripping. You could go under double, I don't care how you
This
want
is
to do it.
beauty.
Yeah, don't connect to them.
This is the
You
beauty.
can't connect.
This one here,
I like it, but you can't connect.
this,
You just put your palm here, for this game.
you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Behind the back?
Yep, it's solid.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw, didn't Jake, YouTube Jake, he hit that at the tournament.
Oh, did he?
He was like the worst lockup. It was actually a bad lockup. He didn't even do this thing.
No, I didn't. It was just like a regular squeeze. Yeah.
They so strong that work.
Yes.
It was cool to see. That's where like having some strength, you can get away with not having your hands in the right places. Try not to finish down there. You guys are finishing over here. Use your legs to get his legs. The top leg, you're trying to get between your legs at least. Yep. That's the only first way to do it. He's hiding his bone as well.
So I had to do.
Yeah, so you don't,
Yeah, yeah, okay. Unfortunately, it's on.
Yep.
that's like a stroke, I think I can go right.
Clean your shoulders to the mat.
I wanted to try to see if I knew how to do it, so I figured it out.
We did, you're trying to.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm just strictly trying to defend it.
So I actually, I can't run too fast.
I'm gonna work.
Okay. So,
Unfortunately, you can't. One second. Come in right.
he's under both your, you've got both elbows under your leg, Joe. There you go. You at least need one. Eric's like 200 pounds. Eric, what are you, 220?
No, I'm 205.
No way.
Yeah, I'm 205.
Wow. Nice.
Let's see.
You're a big boy.
Oh,
That's a good, you're a good weight class then.
Are the fingers moving so loud or no?
Which is fine.
Oh, figure four's fine.
Okay.
Because you're really grabbing your wrist.
Right.
Simple things.
But I do want you to try and play without palm to palm.
Okay.
You're trying to get me out and choke. Right?
And you know what? Since I said you can't palm to palm, I'm finding so many other ways to like blocking these
Head,
things.
breaking. Right? Or like actually, or trying to keep that. Okay. Yeah. Even when you can pull that. Okay.
Stay on the back as long as you can there, bud. Yeah, keep your chest on the back. Good. Don't let him get away from you. Pull him back on top. Pull him back. Yeah. Yep. Stay behind him. Stay behind him.
You okay?
Yeah.
You top there?
No.
Okay. Don't overlook that. Well, get him off you, buddy. Face back into him. Don't let him turn your face into Doing good, man. Try to jump in with
The game we played yesterday.
The bonus stuff from last week kind of came up to you a little bit just there.
Maybe he was spamming it more on Sunday. He was hitting it.
Yeah.
He's getting the leg drags from it.
I was playing Bolo Octopus yesterday.
I don't even want to know what that is.
I want to see that. Yeah, I like to see
We
that.
just got into it now.
Volupus.
Bolopus.
Nice. Yeah, that hand high is good stuff, man. Use your free hand to fight his defenders.
Keep your hand. Yeah.
freedom to fight his defenders, and when he does that, switch. Try to connect your shoulders close to his shoulders. Yes, keep your head and shoulders close to his head and shoulders if possible while you play again. You want to be sticky.
Lock your neck.
Nice, man. All right. Let's get those legs off your hips. Yeah. Pop those legs up. The door number 2 is actually for beginners. It's really bad. I want to see. He's already figuring it out. So I figured he said he wrestled, so I was like, you know, a lot of times the first guy, I don't know books. You've seen the fish ran with hook to legs to make the game hard for the back guy. Prince is sticky right there, man. He's behind you. It's good, it's good. Just fighting that choke and moving around, it's fun. Cool, man. Time. I like that. Good, good, good. All right. Let's revisit a fun game that I know you guys know and love and cherish. Come on over. So it's going to be 2 different games. So I'm just going to tell them what they're doing first. And then I'll give you guys a whisper over here. I'm going to lay down and mount. All right. I got on top of Joe. My job is to keep pinning his hands over and over again. That's it. I'm going to stay with my chest off of him for this specific game. Sometimes it's a good thing tactically to keep your chest separated so that you can have hands to post and stay on top. But I always need to manage his hands. His hands and elbows want to be on me. When his hands and elbows are on me, it's a strong push. Once I'm strong push, he has room to get a knee in, he has room to do all these things. Bottom player over here, all you have to do is get your arms, hands on me, or hands connected and elbow frame. Like this, with your elbow inside my knee. If you get to this, like that, Joe, okay? You're pushing me down. If you get to this, it's over. If you get to this, arms on you, it's over. My job on top is only one thing. Well, stay here and pin his hand to his chest, or pin his hand to the mat, or pin his hand across. I can do all these different things to keep his hands off of me. Alright, and I have to just use my hands to connect with him. I'm not allowed to connect with my chest. I can't go down. You guys are going to have sort of a linear task base. I have to pin his hands first, and then I'm allowed to come down with my chest. And you guys are allowed as long as there's a submission threat. Alright? So if you fall over, if there's a submission threat, it keeps going. So I have to pin his wrists first, and then I can connect to his shoulder line with my hip line. You guys can connect with your hip line if you want to, and go for all that stuff. I don't care how it goes. If you end up on his back, just reset. Because when we pin across, a lot of times that does open up a back tape for us, and then we get back to here, and we'll reset, okay? So that's for you guys. For you guys over here, we're just going to mount. I'm going to be up here where I can be hitting him, and I'm going to have his hands pinned to his chest or pinned to the mat. This is a good strategy. Then I can start hitting him, headbutting him, or telling him stories that are really boring. Alright? Let's play. 3, 2, 1, go. Bottom player, get your hands together, and elbows inside, or get your hands on them, okay? Yeah, there's a whole water fountain right there.
Okay.
Just use your shoes when you get off the mat, okay? Where do we keep those? Are they open?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Okay, Seth, you blow the cup.
Yeah.
Did he come back? Ah, Seth. Eric, all you have to do is get to that position or get the hands on and you're out.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, bottom player.
Alright, so
Yeah,
should we start with hand playing a little bit further?
Yeah, start with hand.
Alright, so further along.
Yeah, start further along. But if you get that palm to palm and your elbow inside his knee, yeah, has to be inside the knee.
We're starting with pinning the hands?
Yeah, start with one pin. Yeah. And for instance, all you have to do is palm to palm, get your elbow inside his knee on the floor. Yeah. Or put your hands on it. Get both palms on it. Ralph, just keep damaging his hands and get them off you. Keep them off of you as long as you can.
Oh, good, he's happy.
When you get that
Yeah,
hand
hands on
palm,
me.
you have to get one. going inside. Yeah, and keep them in front of you. Good. Let's try pinning wrists. Palms on, is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not good enough for this game.
If you get this, you have to put the elbow in the hip and one in the knee.
Alright.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not really anything. You know what I mean? So top player, you have a lot you can do, but bottom player, you know exactly what you need to do. How's your cardio feeling? Your body's okay? Good. Yeah. We're around the last stretch of the class. 2 minutes left. This game's a little bit tough, but you do have an easy out at the bottom, so it's not going to be too hard.
Yeah.
All the classes here are not like this, so definitely try the other ones too. See what works for you the best. You know what I mean? I like the middle shoulders.
Try it.
I said variety is really good, so try to go as big as you can, as many times a week as possible. If you really want to get good, just train on. With the EM too. We'll get you the E. It's fun, bro.
Johnny,
Trust me, it's fun.
Johnny, do we modify this if the shoulders are not good?
If controller's not good, which one?
Both.
Depends on the chest.
Team both.
And this hold.
That's it, and don't let it put its hands on you. Yeah, kick them around.
A lot of blessings.
Yeah, use those hips, big and base. You can't hold your wrist and base. Hey now. With the heel.
Sorry.
The Cronenberg monster.
You're very
You are too.
That's it.
I mean, once you
did.
hit the knee and it's good.
Yeah,
Second step,
that
you
was-
get it.
I think the expect is to keep going. So you gotta grab one hand, try. There you go. Where do you have
For the specific game, like you guys have done there,
Just try to stamp this.
those hands.
Best you can. Just work this hand too. Right.
Finish your game. Finish your game. Nicely done, guys. Good night.
Shoulder free.
Scary, bro. Scary. You felt the leg and you went like this. Myself. Oh. So I have a specific game I want you guys to play. That's like something totally different than what I've done before. Cool. Hey. So I'm gonna just show them their game and then come to you guys. You guys are gonna play something you never played. Alright, so I'm gonna have you guys fully rolling.
See any sweat on this side?
I know. It's the it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me.
You guys are working it.
I'm not making it hard.
I want to be on this side.
How do you feel? Ready to play around a little? Alright. So over here we're gonna just do a game. I want you bottom player. Be like that, just to show you. You guys just sort of were doing that, so I'm gonna have you guys play it a little bit more. So your job is to get your shoelaces connected. Or your bottom.
This little, I'll put it over there.
As long as you can, try to put my butt on the floor, or try to put my hands on the floor. If you knock me over, put my hands on the floor, he's gotta get up. He's gotta find a way to get up. Get back up from that. My job is to keep off of me while I hold him down and stand next to him. I can stand above him too, and I just gotta keep his feet out from my legs, out from my hips. Don't want his feet on me at all. Shoelaces or the bottom. So on top, always try to remove his feet. I'm going to try to stand next to him as long as I can. Keep his feet off. He might try to stand up. I have to keep holding him down while I keep his feet off of me. You're not allowed to go flat. You have to stay separated. Alright? My knees can't go down. I have to stay on my feet and play. So this only ends when the bottom player puts you on your butt before he stands up. Okay? Top player, you're going to start with 2 connections behind you or on you with your feet. And I want you to find a way to stay balanced. Get your feet free, stand next to him, or you keep him on the floor. First, you're going to try to find ways to get up. Any way you can. I want you to try to knock me over and get up. Get up all the way. Good. Once he's on his feet, it's over. Either way. Whether you fall or not. Okay? Let's let this one go. You guys over here to play. So. Okay. Close guard. This is how I want you to kind of set it up. This setup. My job with this game is very specific. I need to get his leg over here on the other side. Get his leg across and get up. I need to find a way to get his leg across and get up with this game. Okay? Top player. What we're trying to do in this K guard situation is get our upper body close to my upper body. Right? In any way you can. Get the leg away from me. So if you end up chest to chest or standing disconnected, it's over. If we end up in back control, it's over. Bottom player has to find a way to get the leg across and get it back to the top. I was gonna make that the theme of the day. Get the leg across, get up from like all these leg movements, but it didn't happen. So I'm gonna have one hand here. A knee in here, or a hand in the knee, doesn't matter. You guys can start in every different possible configuration, but you're going to start like this. Alright? Joe, keep your knee on the mat actually, just to start. Yeah, good. So I have only like this hook, my hand under here, and I have to get his leg across so I can get up. So I need to find a way to keep him on his hands, get his foot across, make connections behind his knees, and start getting up. Alright? If you can take the back bonus point, a lot of times you just come out here. You can entangle with the top player or get your start with K, shaking hands. Like this? Oh no, don't put your leg through here. Just use your knee. You're not even gonna have your hands together to start. Your hands through here. Everything's pushing Eric down. I don't have his hands to start. Even palm in his elbow, palm in his armpit. Yeah, you're always keeping it falling that way. It makes his leg light. Eric, start bringing your head over your knee. Yeah, starts to make you a little bit heavier on this leg. Don't let this leg slip. You need that connection behind the knee. Okay? Find a way to get his leg across. Okay? Okay. Whatever you have to do. You can do X guard, do it. Doesn't matter how you get there. Yeah. Go ahead. And then top player is trying to find a way. Get that leg across. Get his angle if he gets it. The leg across and get up. Gotta get up. Leg across and get up. Get up. Your other knee might not always be there, so it's okay. Top knee, it might not always be there. Joe, keep this heavy down. Yeah, lean towards it to start this game. Eric's got to find a way to make that leg light first. Eric, get inside. See your hands on the right here. See your hands on the outside. Just get it in here, and that's going to help your knee and his hand put it on his hands. Or to start this game. Yeah, and then go. You're going to off balance him, get the leg across, and get it connected.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. That's what my fault. That leg across.
Go.
Eric did get up.
Yeah.
Like, to keep it in reality, like, Eric did get up, right? He did get up, so it's kind of like, I didn't win. He didn't tangle, so BJ rule set, still good. MMA though, you know, he's standing over you. That's why it's hard to say who won, who lost. So set up that K guard again. Good. Joe, I don't want you to take for this game, don't take your outside foot and hide it behind it. Keep your foot in front of it for this game.
Okay.
Alright? Get him heavy on his hands. Right, heavy on his hands. Yep, inside his arm. Hit. There we go. What just happened? This ball tangled and nice. Eric, I saw you get into that exact ball spot. Did you notice it?
Yeah. And in the last back game, it really like popped up. Oh, there it is.
There's connections behind the knees or
I felt the attack from both of
attack that middle joint. Connect to that middle joint.
Good attachment to the leg there. You're spooky, man. You're getting spooky legs.
I do want you to keep trying to get that leg across so you can get up.
Let me get some more guys on the safe side, just like, oh, yeah. Just on the safe
Throw
side.
heavy knee down. Don't let him pick your leg up.
Just in here.
So I like to always like start from an outside position, then you just drop your leg right into it. You can do a lot of different things. There's some games where I'll have you connect your hip lines with shoulder lines for submissions, triangles and lump bars.
That's what I'm doing.
Just keep that in mind, but I do want you to do a single thing of trying to get his leg across so you can get behind it.
It's on my foot over.
Feel him leaning back, try to put his hips on the ground somehow. Just back to the top now. Still good, still good. All those little things will work out. Just gotta keep trying, keep playing. Nice, good. You're a top player, awesome. Yeah, Joe, keep that leg as a strong frame on his chest, yeah. Nice. Keep that knee on your chest if you can. That'll help you. Pull his knee to your chest. There we go. Get behind it. Go under the leg. Under the leg. Yep. Ooh, keep playing there. Keep playing. Get your knees in. Yeah. Connections behind his knees. Move on. Move on. Yeah. Hands on the mat and go. Nice. Still good. Still good. Alright, so we have time for rounds. I want you guys to start K-guard and then roll. Just do your thing in there, okay? Start pumping on K-guard. Just having them do rounds now. We have about 3 minutes left of class. You guys can roll as much as you like. More roll, trying to stay on top, stay out of submissions. If you're kind of shy, it's up to you. Enough to roll. Down to roll. Just be careful with the pockets, okay? You really got to watch those. That's dangerous. Okay?
What's dangerous about the pockets?
Fingers and toes, get stuck in those while body's moving, and then, yeah, they won't let you compete with that same thing too, like any short pockets, can't happen. Next time, go down, make sure to think of it. Yeah, it's not stuff that, just keep pants with no pockets.
Yeah, I know all of my pants have these side ones.
Yeah, but just get you some shorts with no pockets. That makes
Yes.
sense. Yeah, spats,
Very strong.
it's like, we've seen, fingers get stuck in pockets, or guys are rolling, and ladies,
Does that show how people like remotely?
I don't know.
A little percent. I was trying to attack your wrist.
I didn't feel anything.
Never mind. I was trying to look stupid. I think you split it.
They touch the chest, you
I
can't.
don't remember.
You just started.
That's a big attack. You're right. I did start attacking. For your leg. This is really good.
Use your free leg to help free your leg. Use your foot. If you need to tap at any time, go ahead and do that. Don't wait till things hurt.
Right.
Does he know how to tap?
Thank you.
You use your cross going back. There you go. There you go. Connection behind his knees. Wrap up behind the knees. Good. Keep working. Get the leg across. Want to pass to the back.
Did I actually get that?
No, I was sitting and waiting to like something I got scared in.
Oh, okay.
You might have been able to fix it.
There we go.
The figure four on my foot.
I hit back to the right. I was on my left hip.
I think you could have finished that figure four on my foot.
You're pulling my hips back. I have to hit that way.
Yeah, it's just like kick forward. I felt really dangerous.
Okay.
So I stopped. Like,
Gotcha.
let's do it. Good job.
Come on top and just stay on top. Good. The head. Good. Big clump. Go to the side, the left side. The leg across and expose the back.
You still training a little bit? So it's a lot of audience, right?
I went to one of those a few weeks ago for the kickboxing class. That's about it. Put his foot on your chest. Close, get away from your foot, guys. Watch the heel up there. Joe, it's on the fat part of your arm or over? Do it on the hard part of your arm. Good, keep your foot good. Work it first. Sorry, yeah, no, you lock it. Oh, yeah, there you go, it's there. Watch that. Wrap it up tight.
Pretty sure this is sure. This is,
Like that. Tight.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. We got it in.
One more.
We got it in. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's feeling good? Good.
Not feeling 25 anymore.
We're getting there again. We're working on body chemical of some kind. Gotta get him heavy on his hands, Joe. Get him heavy on his hands. Use momentum, knock him over, whatever you can do. Get him heavy.
Even that old. Work out these things.
One more. Triangle. There you go, Eric.
This
Go, Eric. Oh, yeah, good. head, get in there, man. Keep his head out. Don't want your hips, bro. You won that battle right there. Get his head out of there. Now we're slow. Behind the knees, behind the knees. In the guard.
Yeah, totally. I wouldn't go.
Just open it.
I wouldn't go away. Yeah.
So some other guy grabs it, he goes, what's up?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, John's saying. Fix my black pocket.
Push it now, protect yourself.
Stay healthy.
Good guys.
I'm not gonna.
10:36 for anyone who needs to know. Good, Sam. Knock your speed off, keep your speed out between your legs.
What you doing, Winfrey? Let's try it. Maybe you short, that's pretty fine.
I got hot gloves.
You're not ready to do this station.
Press that.
That's something. That's okay. I'm gonna get it.
Go the other way.
Oh, really?
Come on, join me, you can join me. I'm gonna show you 1, 2, 3.
I don't need one.
I'm probably gonna put the safe harbor for the car out. So just read for a little while. Go back in. Keep that time.
Alex, that one's legit, they're good? Sick? Alright, I'm gonna go to that mill.
Very good.
Probably
Fairly
stop.
priced. You're not going to pay anything outrageous.
We'll go over there, get like a chicken cutlets.
Chicken cutlets.
Chicken cutlets.
I got a good deal like before 10 a.m.
Right in there?
Yeah, right down this road, right past the movie theater.
Okay.
Walk like if the
Yeah.
shit was, like you need to get fully back to neutral, like I have it here, but like if you get it back down, and I just think that it's good to see it, like the one constraint, besides just getting extra that.
Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas.
Okay, jump up there, up to that.
We're right there.
Yeah, I know, but still, guys, I got like 8 years experience on it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, closing that gap. It's still gonna be that fast. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, yeah.
Well, I was like, I went with Matt, that's that big guy. You were up on square.
Yeah, I was up on scores until he,
Gotcha, that's,
yeah, he went, no, when he fucked me, like, he tried to shoot me, when we stood back up, he took me down and out to me, that's when I was going to take me over. Before that, I was up on points like 3.5, 4 minutes.
Yeah, so we talked about some constraints for him. Everything's to get to the back. We haven't seen him take it back at all. We had it one time, I think.
I did once like a year ago.
That's a new focus. We did get the back exposure, and I noticed that you like to do the leg entanglement style car and stuff. Getting the leg across, which makes it behind the knee, is the number one first condition.
I gotta get a bathing suit.
We've ended up in the position once today.
For sure.
What I did, like, was literally sent me on stand up. It's
2 minutes. Getting those shoulders up there.
like it was this setup where I get them down to the mat and my arms across here. When you started here, Eric also has the octopus grip. And like he carries it first to chest to back and chest to chest. And like if it was a front headlock, chest to back and that kind of too.
What would this feel like when you squat your legs? See like a left leg behind this thing?
Yeah, so like my right leg was here.
Put your right leg, no, not there, but like, take your right leg out, no, take your right leg out completely and put where your left leg is crossed.
Like this.
Yeah, same side leg. Now go octopus there, and
Yeah.
put your other leg on the other side.
Like here.
Yeah. So, yeah. See what that does for you. Eric's got it and you got it.
Yeah.
That's the same position that we played from. This, switch to the other leg, get it across, come on, that's it. Get the leg across, come on. Exactly. Leg across, come on. Good. Tangled is not good, but it happens. That lunch was weird. We're definitely getting better.
Yeah.
This stuff, getting more obscure graphically. It really is all the same stuff. Like when you want to get on someone's back, you gotta get their arm across with the upper body. You want to get on their back, legs, you gotta get their leg across. Makes sense. Even for straight option, put the leg across, back to the leg. It's that same thing, legs across, back to the leg. I'm sure there's exceptions and little novelties. It's all like the same stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, if you feel it opening up.